Welcome back everyone to my channel. Today I will be discussing Clockwork Prince. This amazing book, okay? It was so good. It was even better than the first one. It was full of action, betrayal, love, excitement, everything, okay? You felt everything with this book. Okay, so if you haven't read this book, you gotta go read it and then come back, because there isn't anything else that I can say without spoiling you guys. So go read this, then come check this out and we'll discuss it. Okay, so first of all, I got so pissed when Benedict Lightwood decided that he wanted to go against Tarla and he wants to run the Institute. So Council Wayland decided to give Tarla a fortnight so she can capture Mormon or have like some strong evidence about where he is. And if she didn't have any of this, she was going to lose the Institute and they were probably going to give her like to Benedict Lightwood. Like, you can't do that, okay? Tarla is great at running the Institute. She is amazing, okay? You can't take her place. Especially not Benedict, like what do you even know? Learning about his curse that everybody who loves him will die, we get to see why Will left his family, because I always thought it was out of the blue, because every time the Shadowhunters came to his house and asked him if he wanted to be a Shadowhunter, he always rejected him, and how come like out of the blue he wanted to be a Shadowhunter. So I was like heartbroken to see this was the reason, because they lost 2 children at the same time, because his sister died and then his son left without saying anything, and then the curse turns out to be a lie. Like, I wanted to kill that freaking demon. I was like, you can't do that, okay? That was really, really low, even for a demon, okay? The curse was a freaking lie, and I felt so bad for him. I really hope that in the next book we get to learn more about Tessa's parents' past, because they said that demons and Shadowhunters like couldn't have children, but Nate said that her parents were a demon and a Shadowhunter. So I'm like, wait, is this true or not? So I don't know if he's joking around or if he's telling the truth, but I really want to know if this is real or not in the next book. Even though Jem and Tessa are my OTP, but that fiery kiss that Tessa and Will had in Benedict's party, I was like, oh my god, so cute. I don't even know why I thought it was cute, but yeah. When you thought things couldn't get any worse, Jessamine turns out to be a freaking spy. And she's telling everything to Nate, which tells to Mormon. And on top of that, Nate and Jessamine are engaged. Like, what even? I was like, mind blown. I would have never pictured that to ever happen, because I knew Jessamine didn't like to be a Shadowhunter. That I knew she wanted to like move and be a normal person and be a mundane. But I never thought that she had it in her to actually betray her kind, her family, who took her in when her parents died. Like, that, I can't. And that scene where Jem and Tessa almost had sex, I was like, yeah, my OTP! And when Jem finally tells Tessa how he feels and the speech he gives her, I was like, yeah. And then at the end, he asked her if she wanted to marry him. Like, I was like, oh shit, like, yeah, girl, you better accept it. And when she finally did accept it, I was like, yeah, my OTP, my OTP. Okay, so almost at the end of this book, I couldn't help but notice something Jem said to Tessa that looked like something Jace had said to Clary. I was born into this world to love you, and I will love you in the next life and the one after that. Does this sound familiar to you guys? Like, if you've read the Mortal Instruments series, you know that this was like similar to what Jace said to Clary. And when Gideon finally stood up to his father, like, I was so proud of him, but at the same time heartbroken, because he thought that his brother would come with him once he knew the truth, but his brother started to back up his father, and he even took the Lightwood ring, and then he's going to live in the Institute where he and Sophie are gonna be more time together, because I'm starting to ship them a bit. Even though I don't ship Will and Tessa, I was really heartbroken when Will finally expressed his feelings for Tessa, and when Tessa finally said that she was engaged to Jem. Like, I could actually like feel his heart breaking. Like, all the light inside of him just like went out. Like, he was so happy because he knew that the curse was never real, and he was, oh my god. I was very glad when Charlotte and Henry had that much needed conversation about their marriage, because in the first book you'd think that Charlotte only married Henry because she couldn't run the Institute alone because she was a woman, and you thought that Henry married Charlotte because his father owned her father Adept. So I was very glad when they finally told each other how they really felt and that they loved each other. And I was super happy when they finally announced that they were gonna have a baby boy. Like, yay! You go, ship you guys. Let's just talk about the ending of this book, okay? Cecily just entered the room and was like, I want to be trained and I want to be a Shadowhunter. And then that was it. And I was like, what? Okay, so the book that I have is a special edition because it has an exclusive letter that Will wrote to his parents. If you don't have this book, I recommend that you look it up and search for the letter that Will wrote to his parents, because you can really see how Will is feeling because he is able to express his emotions better. Those are all my thoughts and opinions on Clockwork Prince. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!